What is the spiritual realm? Hey, my friend, it's Monica. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those moments when life feels a little bigger than what you can actually see? Like there's something happening beneath the surface of everyday life that you can't quite explain? I've had moments like that. Not dramatic moments, nothing magical, just quiet moments that made me stop and wonder if life might be deeper than I usually allow myself to notice. And that's what I want to talk about today. What people often call the spiritual realm. Now, I know that phrase can sound a little strange. Depending on who you ask, people imagine very different things. Some think about angels, some think about energy, some think about another dimension, and some people don't believe in any of it at all. Honestly, I don't think you have to believe in anything specific to find this topic interesting. Because when I think about the spiritual realm, I don't picture a place somewhere far away. I think about all the things that are real but invisible. After all, some of the most important things in our lives can actually be seen. You can't see love. You can't see trust. You can't see hope. You can't see grief. But nobody would say those things aren't real. In fact, they often shape our lives more than the things we can touch. And sometimes I wonder if we've been connected to this unseen side of life all along without even realizing it. Think about intuition for a moment. Have you ever met someone and instantly felt comfortable around them? Or maybe the opposite. Everything seemed fine on the surface, but something inside you kept saying, be careful. And later you realized that feeling was right. I've had experiences like that. I'm sure you have too. And every time it happens, I end up asking myself the same question. Where does that feeling come from? How can part of us know something before our minds fully understand it? Maybe it's our subconscious. Maybe it's experience. Or maybe there's something deeper happening that we don't completely understand yet. And honestly, I'm okay with not having all the answers. The older I get, the more I realize that life isn't always about certainty. Sometimes it's about curiosity. Sometimes it's about paying attention. And sometimes it's about staying open to possibilities. One thing I do know is that the world is incredibly noisy. There's always something pulling at our attention: messages, notifications, news, work, stress, responsibilities. It's easy to spend every day reacting to everything happening around us and completely forget to listen to what's happening inside us. Maybe that's why so many people feel different when they're walking in nature, or sitting by the ocean, or watching a sunset, or lying awake at night when everything finally becomes quiet. Because when the noise fades away, we start noticing things we couldn't hear before. Not actual voices, just thoughts, feelings, insights, little nudges that seem to come from somewhere deeper. And maybe that's what people mean when they talk about the spiritual realm, not a hidden place, not something mysterious or unreachable. Maybe it's simply a deeper layer of life that's been there all along, a layer beneath the surface, a layer we often miss because we're moving too fast, but a layer we can sometimes feel when we slow down enough to pay attention. And honestly, I find that idea comforting. The idea that life might be bigger than our schedules, bigger than our worries, bigger than whatever problem we're trying to solve this week. Maybe there's more meaning around us than we realize. Maybe there are things our hearts understand before our minds do, and maybe we don't need to have every answer right now. Maybe it's enough to stay curious, to keep asking questions, to keep paying attention, and to leave a little room in our lives for wonder. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If any part of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe there's something beyond what we can see? Or do you think it's all happening inside the human mind? Either way, I'd love to hear what you think. Take care, my friend, and I'll see you in the next video.